So today is our next lecture, which is revision lecture, and we focus on updates in law, and particularly we will cover in this lecture criminal law and criminal procedure. And there are changes which happened in 2023. So basically we focus on those. Public Order Act from 2023, which is in force now. It updates police powers pretty substantially in relation to new offences, which already were introduced and will be introduced in some further legislation. Like, for example, there are a few important bills which are not yet enforced, but very likely to be soon. So criminal justice bill and sentencing bill. We will further cover topics that were affected by those acts, may be affected if the bills will be further approved and get the assent. And we have a few interesting questions which came up very last moment, but we managed to cover them as well. And possibly we will focus a little bit on that because it covers your inquiries. And I think we can resolve a few not easy questions related to basic and specific intents. It's kind of crime based on mens rea. Great. And here with me today is Oliver Gray. Hi, Oliver.
Hi. Thanks, Olga.
What do you think in general terms about all those changes to the legislation, and including the bills?
I think the vast majority of them are positive. One of the things that I like in our legal system, that we have obviously the scope for judicial creativity, and that we can adapt our laws to meet changing circumstances, but that can only go so far. And sometimes we need to actually just update the legislation that we have to grant new powers and to address new circumstances. And with the way that we're having, new issues with technology, new offenses that are being committed with, phones and video recordings, organized begging, the protests that we're having now, the existing legislation and the powers that people have to combat these things are maybe not enough. So I think it's generally a positive thing that we're seeing these changes in the legislation.
Yeah, at least it's regulated now. Mm-hmm. It also introduced many new offenses and new coming offenses as well if the bills are improved. So there will be quite a change.